What's going on, y'all? This is your narcissistic but somehow humble host, Mr. Streetz. Here with my co-host, to my right, Shanise.
Hello.
To my left, Megs, Lo Quis.
Hey, what's good, y'all?
How y'all feeling today?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Chilling, man, chilling. I'm tired, except for that damn explosion that happened today, and then nobody know what happened, and then the consensus is that it's an asteroid that exploded.
Tornado, he meant to say.
No,
Tornado.
no. If only it was a tornado. I feel that 2021, I feel like 2020 was like a normal hell, and I feel like 2021 is about to be on some spiritual randomness. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it was just like a superhero or some shit that just.
What kind of explosion we had?
It was like a
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
louder though. Like maybe like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
It was like, yeah, it was around that time. It was like a big. I seen it.
It was just like
I seen it visually.
Where was that?
It was here.
It wasn't here.
I mean, like, where did something explode? For real?
In the atmosphere. Like, you can see the light. You can hit and then it's different different counties all over New York. They heard that shit.
World War III.
Yeah.
Set off bombs.
That,
Right.
There hasn't been a World War III yet, so let's not speak that into existence. But anyway, I actually didn't even introduce the podcast today. Give us a second, episode 2. And to start off with a quick hit, because I guess she like best friends with
Who is
Meg.
she? Who is she?
Shanice.
What do you mean? I ain't no best friend with
Because
Meg.
soon as I put it on the docket to talk about her ex-friend's diss track, and she was like, nah, we're not giving her no shine at all. How dare she speak an unkind word about Megs Thee Stallion?
No, what I said was how
Blasphemy.
dare this bitch have the audacity to talk bad about a bitch that brought you out here. The only reason we know you is because of Meg. Period. Meg saying
Maybe she almost got shot and she changed her perspective on life.
Maybe a motherfucker just flashed some bread in her
No,
face.
what she said was, Megan not from the streets. Get out the way.
Okay, but she doing her thing now. No matter where she from, we don't care. I don't care where she from. Whatever.
That is true. That is true.
She a girl. We ain't looking for her to be from the streets, bitch. She talking sense. She's throwing pussy around. She
said, "Where you from,
where she
Megan?"
from, whether she's from Massachusetts or where she supposed to say what she from?
Houston.
We never
H-Town.
been to Houston. I don't give a fuck about that.
I'm just saying, just had to get that out the way. It was news. Fake news. But,
Kelsey. Period.
What's her name? Kelsey?
What's the next? Or is it Casey?
Casey or Kelsey?
I don't know.
Either way, both names is trash.
Either way,
to keep
it's
doing,
Megan's
if there's a truth that you know that we don't know, keep doing your thing, shorty. But if you just
Come on with another diss record.
if you're just clout chasing, then fuck you very much.
what do you mean do your thing? We not promoting her. We do her
Who said
thing.
that?
If she is truly a victim, I support her.
A victim of what?
Whatever the fuck. She
Bitch,
felt
you
like
still
she
was
had to
only
make
in
a
the
diss track
car
about.
because of Megan. You still was only around these people
Wait,
because of Megan.
I think she was in the
Oh
limo.
yeah, I was
She
putting
was in the
things.
limo.
They was in a truck, Marquis. Shut up.
No, when he shot her?
Yes.
I thought it was a limo.
She said, "How you calling me a bitch and you was in the back seat?" That's in the truck.
Okay. Back seat. Okay.
I mean,
Point blank. Period.
yeah.
It's a dub. We ain't talking about
I don't
that.
give a fuck. Anyway.
Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. Do your thing.
Right.
So-
Where he's at.
Do y'all think that Casanova is gonna do the race, or he gonna turn himself in?
Casanova do the race. Because you're not gonna get a bell, you're not gonna come back home to your feelings, so spend as much time as you can with your loved ones, and then go handle that. Let them do their job, and then handle it. Do not turn yourself in.
I'm still shocked, Casanova, man, cause he been really preaching, telling other people to stay out the way. He signed, do this, do that, and then to get caught up in some street stuff is it's kind of going backwards. So I don't know what he did, but
You can't really say that because the picture that they got was from you can tell it was a young ass mugshot. There's some shit from the past, and I don't know how that shit can't read. It's gotta be a statute of limitations on some of that shit.
Where is he in New York State?
I don't know, and if I knew, I wouldn't tell.
I mean, I'm just saying, he's from New York.
Oh yeah,
Brooklyn.
Okay. Yeah, so
it's called Gorilla or something. I forgot what it's called. You know what? I ain't gonna say too much.
I was about to finish it. It don't even matter. Just Casanova, man. Hold your head. I know you was trying to change. Shit is hard, man.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. Stay out of the way like you've been telling everybody else. I don't know how you can get up out of this situation, but
do the race.
We're gonna pray for you.
Man, there's a war on us, man. Like, within 2 weeks, Boosie and Benny both got shot. Ironically, I think.
In Houston, where Megs from, right?
Were they both in Houston at the same time?
Boosie got shot?
Yeah, Boosie got shot. Boosie leg still fucked up. His leg still fucked up. He had like 2 surgery.
From Buffalo.
He got shot too? Mm-hmm. They both okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they both
good. They good. But it's like, it really do seem like there's a war on our artists right now, and I can't figure out what's going on.
Who let that happen?
I'm pretty sure somebody set both of them up. They both just get shot in the same town. What was it, same weekend or something? Something was going on.
It was a time apart, like at least a week or something. Or maybe
were they together?
Nah, they weren't together.
They wasn't together.
That's random as shit.
I hope both of y'all good though.
Yeah.
Shout out to Benny being from Buffalo, upstate.
Definitely.
So, he doing his thing.
Griselda. Definitely. Some lyricists. They kind of seem like, I don't know, like they're like a super group. They like they like
new version of who?
See, Joe, that's why you need to come back. I know y'all from like the back of my hand. I can name all 4 of y'all individually, but collectively, my Slaughterhouse Boys. That was like a super group.
Griselda,
but that's
I listen to some of their music. They get compared a lot to like Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep, as far as lyrics go, having that grimy, like, that type of the street mentality music type thing. They ain't into that fast rap. They want to hear. They rap and want y'all to hear what they saying, basically.
But now, if you hear them talk too, they got their minds right. They gonna go a long way. They like really focused, and there ain't a lot of people that make it from upstate. So it's definitely a big look for all of us. Even though that's where it's at, if you ask me. For years, they be saying that we be trying to copy the city, but upstate, we all got our own swag. Definitely.
I'm from Virginia.
Definitely.
Yeah, New York was listening to Designer for a minute. Now we got Griselda.
So yeah, what y'all want to talk about next?
Want to get the Tyson out the way? The knockout? The champ?
That fight looked like 2 grandfathers.
Nah.
That was my grandfather and his friends playing around with shit.
Wait, hold up.
Mike Tyson looked like he do hit hard as a bitch though, but
I seen them.
That was silly nonsense. They're gonna be fucking hurt. They just damaged like their lungs or their liver or something.
I guarantee you Mike Tyson could have still fought.
Wait,
and if Roy Jones didn't get gut punched like that,
brain damage.
Nah, if he didn't get gut punched, Roy Jones probably could have kept going too. Roy Jones, he got hit with that one gut. I seen it. Bang! That took the fight out. He kept fighting a little bit. He like, man, I don't like it. He admitted it after when he was talking. He's like, man, that shit hurt.
That
he get hit by a legend.
He's like, stomach the whole time. He's talking like,
Mike Tyson was.
He was hurt.
He's slower than he was, but Mike Tyson was still fierce. Bro.
Mike Tyson looked old. Mike Tyson looked like 70. Mike Tyson is down.
Y'all think we can get a Mike Tyson versus Holyfield?
No.
I seen it. I seen the post.
Holyfield said, Mike, come out, sign that contract. He ready to fight. He don't care what happened with Roy Jones. Come out and fight.
I think you're off.
Do they get along? They don't get along, do they?
He bit his fucking hair off.
Right.
He bit his hair.
But from the way that I hear it though, Mike got a bad rap in that because I heard Holyfield kept headbutting him, and he was like, "All right, you keep headbutting me."
Right.
And then he gave you one more good one of those, and they said that he was known for headbutting back in the day. So Mike Tyson.
You heard Roy in the interview. He was like, all his punches hurt. It don't matter if it came from his head or from whatever. So
he said that he was holding his body the whole entire time.
Yeah. Roy didn't want to fight, man. I mean, he wanted to fight, but you could tell he was tired, fatigued early, like he wasn't in shape.
Yeah, he definitely.
But Holyfield, that'd be a good one, though.
I don't know, man. Holyfield look old as shit, too. It's just... I don't know, man. I feel like people just fucking bored now. Like now everything's becoming a thing.
You know,
like Tyson coming back and fighting Roy Jones is okay. Like all right, and I guess if they want to do it, they can keep doing it. But I just sometimes like if it's for the sport of it, then that's fine. But if they doing it for the money, it's like all right, you too old. You seen how
Mike was in
you
shape.
seen how Muhammad Ali went out. Like Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Boy, I almost streets.
How he went out?
I almost streets.
Parkinson.
Mike Tyson looks like maybe he's like
I almost streets.
5 punches from something.
Shaking
I don't want
like
to say
that.
that he's gonna have that, but
Yeah.
Mike Tyson was really old. Now Roy, he
Mike
looks like he
Tyson-
got some youth in him, but
Yeah.
Mike
He just
Tyson
retired
needs to
3
sit
years
down.
ago.
Mike Tyson is doing.
Mike Tyson be high as hell too.
Yeah, they said Mike backstage hitting them.
And
He looked
still,
like it.
He was hitting a couple before the
He
fight.
came
threw a
outside,
hell of a
his
lot
eyes
of
was
punches.
crazy.
He still threw all them punches. He still won that fight. They just had to call it a draw for charity reasons.
Oh, not for nothing.
Not charity reasons, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah, and shout
So
out
you can be on drugs.
to comics behind the camera over there. I forgot to say that at the beginning. What would you say about you can be on drugs?
Yeah, shout out to comics. It's popping.
Misfit, whatever. You know.
No, but I didn't. Like, you know how people can't be on steroids when they play sports?
Mm-hmm.
You can be on drugs fighting.
Marijuana is not a drug.
You can't be on drugs.
And it's slowly becoming legalized. And they probably did that shit in California or somewhere like that in Nevada.
That man
It's
was
definitely
on
legal there.
marijuana. That man was on something else.
Nah, he don't
Who,
do
Mike?
nothing. Mike don't do nothing.
Mike what?
He don't fuck around no more.
That man got mad as hell. You seen that in the mic? When he got mad, he hit his arm. Or I gotta record it. I'm gonna show you when we done.
At least I don't think so.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
Mike,
he's
Mike,
so
we
mad.
want to see you fight again. We want to see you fight again. You're pure entertainment, bro. Come
That's-
back and fight.
Y'all gotta watch.
Mike,
Y'all gotta watch
no.
his podcast.
This is a message to Mike.
Cause it's gonna be a whole different side of him than y'all think. Like y'all probably see him one way, but when y'all actually see him sit down and talk, it's like a whole different side thing. Like,
Yeah, but we are looking at you and we can see. And we have seen you from a young age and now we see you from an old age. And we are just telling you for your health because we love you and you're a great fighter. Please sit it down. We do not want to see you hurt yourself. We do not want to see you go into some type of attack or whatever's going to happen because you are of age and you need to sit down. You're
Listen,
great,
nigga,
but
listen.
your time is done. Let Floyd do it.
Let Floyd go.
Floyd Mayweather, a young fighter.
Listen,
Speaking of Floyd,
wait. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just say this.
What's wrong with saying that?
You said that, right?
You saying
Mike,
that?
Let me say. I think.
You saying that you can't sit though?
I think I'm a tough motherfucker, but never in my life, no matter how old that Mike Tyson is, will I ever want to take a punch from that motherfucker. I take a
You don't
punch.
even want to look at him.
I would not take a punch from Mike Tyson.
I would not feel safe.
He could be
sitting right there.
70 years old. I feel like that nigga knocked me the fuck out. And I don't feel like nobody knock me out. That nigga would knock me the fuck
If
out.
we was at Thanksgiving dinner and Mike Tyson was right there, I would go eat in there. I don't want to be.
now listen, Mike. I don't care what they saying. Mike, come for me. Give me a couple of days. Give me a couple of days to train, Mike. I'll fight you.
Okay.
Now, I'm fighting you for $10 million.
What they say? What they
Right
say?
now,
What they say
I'm
back
fighting
in the
you
day?
for $10 million.
What they say back in the day? You a bad man.
Mike,
Hell no.
Mike, give me an uppercut. That's it. That's it.
I'm not fighting. nobody.
Listen, give me an uppercut, and I'm gonna hug you the rest of the way like Roy Jones.
Mike Tyson, what you need to do is go train
All right,
that other black
Will
boy
Smith.
that got knocked out because that's what he needs. He needed 6 days of training from you.
Oh yeah, he got knocked.
What's up, on Nate?
Yeah, him. The jersey.
The jersey. That's fucked up that she just identified him as the jersey. He
Yeah.
did. Jake Paul disrespected him so much for putting that damn jersey.
Jake Paul said he's the new Floyd.
He did not say that.
I seen on the post. He said he's the new Floyd.
Well, he
Now,
did
Nate,
a
what
good
was
job.
that? The second round or third round? He got knocked out.
He did a good job.
Second round? He did a good job.
He
I mean,
did.
people don't understand though. Like everybody thinks that fighting is one kind of way, and it's not. When you actually fight, is different. Like it's not like you can sit visually. You can be like, oh yeah, I could have did this, I could have did that. But once you there, is different. Like size and all that shit don't matter sometimes. It's like it's about reach, it's about vision, it's about all of that shit, and then it's about experience. That white boy had more experience in the ring than Nate Robinson. If Nate Robinson went and trained for a year and then went and rematched him, it would be a whole different fight. Even though he already whooped his ass, you can't say that if he trained it would be the same way.
But is that man a fighter? That white boy is a fighter?
He has more experience in the ring.
Is he a fighter?
No.
He has more experience in the ring. You can't say that he's not. He was a YouTuber, but everybody's something. Everybody can be multiple.
I'm getting real. I ain't losing to no YouTuber.
Right, but my thing is that is he a fighter?
But Marquise,
he looked like he was trained.
This must be Jay Friend or something. Wait, nigga not trying to say is he a fighter? Is this nigga a fighter?
That nigga be on the internet.
He's a fighter now.
That nigga lost somebody on the internet.
Marquise.
Wait, so this is like a person that does pranks?
Give us a second podcast. Is a YouTube channel.
Somebody that does pranks?
Which makes you a YouTuber.
Wait, a YouTuber. No, wait, listen. A YouTuber is something we doing right now.
You're a YouTuber and you said you're not losing to nobody.
Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, but so
I'm a YouTuber and I'll beat y'all asses. Remember that, nigga. Word. But anyway.
No, so that basketball player.
Yes. From the Knicks.
And this YouTuber both had the same amount of training.
No.
I don't think they had the same amount of training. I think they had the same amount of time.
Okay, but what do you mean by that? Is this man, why did he have more training?
Because he was previously boxing. That's why.
When?
Jay said he got experience. Meaning he probably had another fight.
He won another fight.
Yeah, see, he won another fight, so he knows how to box. Nate, this is his first time.
Okay, so Nate just went in there with confidence.
Yes,
basically.
Try it again in February.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm not the
Black History Month. Try it that month. Alright, well,
my team has been the Knicks for the longest, and Nate Robinson was on there.
Maybe
We ain't win shit with him on it, so I don't give a damn.
Can you play basketball?
Listen, Nate.
I don't want to be in that locker room if he didn't.
Listen, Nate.
No, can we talk about one other thing about this man before we switch up?
Right.
How fast the goddamn internet is. Soon as this man hit the ground, I was on Facebook and I seen memes. I'm like, how the hell are y'all that quick? Like, somebody just put their phone up that quick and just like it was like 5 minutes later. You know, they was killing this man.
You want to see a dead body?
All that. He got the Sonic coins knocked out of his ass. They had him in the background on the ground with Tyson and what's his name was fighting like they like.
They had him for ads for sleeping mattresses.
They had baby Simba on them like.
Listen, Nate, we love you, man, but you gotta train.
Anybody.
Yeah.
If you ain't cried when you was a child at that part, you are heartless.
Right.
Shanice, you ain't cried at that part, huh? You know
the Lion King.
When Simba found his father dead and he was shaking him.
Yes. I just cried at the new Lion King.
Somebody.
Okay, so Lion King is not on the docket. And
we love the Lion King. We love the Lion King. We got it.
So when we gonna start this Ike and Tina relationship?
What?
Eat the cake, in it, man.
You know what he want? He want this to be a Megan Tory thing.
Hell no.
Megan was in that truck whooping Tory ass. Remember that?
I ain't ducking out on nobody. You tripping?
So, what percentage of Hollywood marriages do you think are real or business?
Well, I'm going to make this broader first, I'm going to say that I think a good 75% of them are staged. Not to say that people don't grow and fall in love with each other, but sometimes it's a business move. Marriage in today's society is a business move, period, for the most part. Like, and I don't want to, how can I say this without, like, I've never been close to being married, so I must preference that so it don't sound like I don't want to seem jaded from marriage. But a lot of things is like, okay, you got this going on, I got this going on, we can connect and we can build an empire and we get this big ass house and I sleep on this wing and you sleep on this wing. You be low so you don't mess up our names, and that's how most stuff get out. I'm not going to say the particular couple that's coming to everybody's minds when I describe that scenario. But
who?
Oh, go ahead.
Don't say my name.
Entanglements?
Oh.
No, we're not talking about them. I want to talk about that. That's a weird relationship.
Yeah, see, it's no. So that's a perfect example. But we can talk. I
only got two of the back.
I'm against that.
That you believe in?
I think that they're real people. So if they are I don't feel like they're acting to be in a relationship. I feel like they've been together for years. Them motherfuckers love each other and they're together. They're still real people. They're just celebrities to us.
I feel like a high percentage. You want to know why people at the certain.
So you think a motherfucker having kids with people just for business?
Eventually, you with some. You don't think. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Time out. Is arranged marriage not a thing in many countries?
We're talking about America.
Okay, but if you break stuff down into a different way, it all repeats itself. Like it all comes back. But like if it's even ritual, like if you want to think about if you look at one aspect allegedly, I bring allegedly back because we don't know for a fact. But there's all kind of Hollywood rituals. There's all kind of stupid shit that go on in Hollywood, and that's why.
Real people.
But it's different. If you believe one side of how things go is why there's a high suicide rate, why they be on drugs, why they can't deal when you get to that certain point because whether it's really or metaphorically they sold.
Wait. I just thought about it though, real quick. Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston. That was a real relationship. Definitely. But listen, despite all the drugs or blase, whatever we watch. I think them two really love each other.
But do you not believe? But when you hear people say that they sell their soul, do you not believe that, like in any kind of way?
I don't believe it. I feel like when they be saying that stupid shit about what is it? Illuminati. I don't know because I just feel like.
So you don't.
It's life. Like things happen, but it's just like. I don't feel like people are out here having kids by complete strangers that they just doing something for a deal or something. I don't feel like people are doing that.
Secret society and all that, that's a real thing.
You been there before?
No. What I'm going to say is, it's a history behind it that people do it, but I don't believe in Illuminati and all that other stuff.
So do you have to have a certain amount of money to do that?
No,
it's not about money. It's about position. So
I being Illuminati, you don't gotta be rich. Ain't it something like, hey, if you trade your sister, you get $1 million?
Yeah,
and in certain aspects,
it's been stuff like
if they feel like they can use you in certain pieces. But you know how they say in the world, everybody has a place. Like some person has to be. Now everybody want to be a dishwasher. It's not a glamorous job, but somebody has to be a dishwasher for it to run. Sometimes you put people in places strategically to be able to move, but sometimes like even that you take that dishwasher out the equation and make everything feasible. Like if you got it, it's like so you can never. But that's how you got to think from further than what you see. Whether it's from a religious standpoint or whether it's from just a common sense standpoint, you can see. I believe personally, I can feel that the energy ain't right. What goes on in the world in the industry, my life, like. I always wanted to stay as far away from signing or dealing with the industry as I could. I wanted to create my own because I feel like they would try to make me be something else. If you go back and listen to comedians about how they try to put them in a dress, how they try to do certain things, this stuff exists. There's people that talk about it. There's not who's the actor that just quit because she said that was she Black Lightning or was it
China McDonald or McNalo or I forget how to pronounce her last name.
The actor on Black Lightning?
Yeah,
that's
girl.
A good show.
Yeah,
that's a good show. I like that show.
But she said there's a lot of stuff that basically go on behind Hollywood, and she felt like, well, she said she didn't get straight to it. She just like covered it with religion, kinda, and you had to read between the lines. But there's so many.
I kind of feel like that's regular though. Yeah. I kind of feel like that's regular though because that's like. Even like if you're trying to get a job or somewhere, it's like stuff happen behind the scenes. Like if you can't get in, but if you know somebody that's there behind the scenes,
even if you look at the smallest levels of things, and you got to think that people play like this is the smallest board, but there's people playing these same games on bigger boards. That's what you always got.
Shout out to Remy and Pat Poose and Sierra and what's her boyfriend?
Yeah, Remy and Pat, they definitely.
Sierra and who? What's the boyfriend name?
Russell. But Russell Wilson, yeah, that.
Real relationships right there.
Curly head. But listen, I'm gonna be the first. I don't know if I'm the first person to say this, but I do not believe that Pat Poose was faithful the whole time.
Boy, mind your fucking business. Like that don't got shit to do with you.
I'm just gonna say
that man is here and he's here 8 years later with his wife and his children. Let him do what the fuck he doing.
Nah, but he be holding him to the standard. Oh, Pat Poose can do it, and he can do that.
My nigga that you had to right now, and they went to jail for 8 years. years, you gonna do her bid? No, you gonna fuck off and do other shit. That man didn't do that. Everything to respect that man. Whatever he did.
We can only judge off
He ain't
Black love.
fuck nobody else.
I mean, he might have, but
Okay,
they
that's
the
all I'm
media.
saying. That's all I'm saying. That's it. He did it the right way. That's all I'm saying.
But he maybe didn't do it.
Maybe he didn't.
Oh, Papoose, man, drop some
Are you
music.
that disciplined? Can you do that?
Hell no.
Exactly. So that's what you mean.
No, but I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. So, but don't beat me up
He did the right
because.
thing.
Nah,
Period.
yeah, it's coming from.
He did it right. No, what do you mean? It's not just that's not just coming from a woman. He did the right
no.
thing.
Let me explain to you. Let me explain you this. What I'm trying to say. He's getting praise from women for something, and being from a male don't believe that he fucking did. That's what I'm saying.
He's
That's
getting
the only
praise
reason
for
I'm
doing
bringing it up.
something that he was supposed to do that
Wait.
nobody does.
Okay, exactly. Maybe he did. I'm not saying that he didn't, or did either way. I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Papoose.
You in their business?
Yo,
Don't
Papoose.
do that.
It's only because
Don't fucking do that.
only because it affects me.
How does it affect you?
Because
You don't know the
Pat Poose did it. Pat Poose. Remember when I was in jail all that time?
Brother,
Pat
if you
Poose
don't
did
even
that.
have the shit to think of your mind that you're not going to do 8 years with somebody, word of everything that don't got nothing to do with you.
Nigga, if I was doing 8 years, I would tell her to go be free. Like, that's not fair. I did some shit to get me locked up, and I want to
We
keep
ain't
you on
talking
locked
about
up.
you.
But I'm
the
just
bitch
saying.
went to jail in this situation.
But
so if
why
I
does
was
it
your
make
girlfriend and I had to go to jail and I had to do 2 years, would you be able to keep that dick to yourself?
Hold it down. Hold it down,
Not even that. Would you be able to keep my
Hold it
crib?
down.
Would you be able to
Look at it in the eye.
Would you be able to keep my crib? Would you be able to keep my daughter in line? School, clothes, up to par like I said I would.
He did
Take
8.
care of my parents and
He
still
did
got the
8.
same shit when I
Would you
come
let
home.
him do 2?
Stay on top of things, packages, all that. No, you cannot.
I would be able to do.
You had to hold your chin up.
Exactly.
Come on.
I would be able to do exactly what Papoose did.
That's how you gonna say that?
He faking with it. This nigga faking.
Interpret that how you will, but niggas that agree with me know what I mean.
So you still gonna fuck off? Would you think Papoose fuck off?
I didn't say that. I said I will handle it, allegedly.
Why you keep saying allegedly?
no.
What does that mean?
Papoose, allegedly.
Period. He can't do it. And Papoose, you the man for doing it.
Papoose did his thing. Come on, drop some music, man. We wanna hear
Marquise,
something.
would you be able to do it?
Y'all know I'm an asshole.
Marquise, would you be able to do 8 years?
Listen, I'm holding down 10 years.
Okay,
Alright,
good. That's a
alright.
good response. We know. That was just a good response.
How old are you?
Okay.
I'm holding down 10.
How old are you?
I'm holding
How old are you guys? You don't have to
I'm
say.
holding down a
We're
strong.
all in our 30s, right?
No.
How long was your longest relationship?
I don't never had a long relationship. I don't do.
And Marcus, how long was your longest relationship?
I do bids, man.
What's that?
I've been, my situation for long.
Alright, now we're gonna go to Jay. How long was your longest relationship? I don't even know what mine is.
Probably like a year.
Like 12 months?
Yeah. around 11th month, that shit start getting shaky.
That's the beginning.
Around Christmas.
And people jump off.
11 months is still new though.
Sometimes it's not.
Then like,
You know them since high school.
you know, from high school, so you know.
But man, yeah, I'm gonna work on that though. I really do want to have a longer relationship. Like when I be saying, when I
Listen.
We might as well go together.
you don't even like
Listen.
me.
Time out, wait, before y'all start anything. One of my favorite words is to say, be patient. Patience is y'all best friend.
Let me tell y'all though.
In any situation.
Hold on, time out. Word of me, we took out the subject a little minute. Word of me, this is my cousin. This is my real cousin. No disrespect to his fiance or nothing like that, but word of everything. This nigga is the most preaching nigga when it comes to let's be patient. Let love come find you. Poor bag. Word of everything. Now he is engaged to get married. We're in the middle of planning a wedding and stuff like that. Kudos to him, but words to my soul when I say we 32 years old right now. This man has been Tatiana since like what age was Craddock?
Woo! Wait.
Like
She's saying Craddock. That's a little far from now, bro.
when they moved upstairs from us to Craddock, this nigga been lit ever since then. Ever since his mom been doing doubles. Okay, but back to the show.
Yeah, exactly. Whoa.
Yeah, because go ahead with your preaching now.
Marcus, you are what you have found, because a lot of people spend their whole life looking for that shit.
Through it all, I got 4 blessings. 4 beautiful kids. So you gotta take anything from me, live your life.
Yeah, he do got it. What you call him?
Live your life.
Because still 32 is young to get married.
But to
I maybe be like 42.
but to bring it back to what I was saying about marriage being goddamn business, it takes so much to get divorced. Like, it's simple to get married, but divorce is a whole process. And then, like, what I wanted to go with that is, like, people get the divorce rate is mad high in Hollywood too, but they be spending all that goddamn money on them lawyers. Some of that money can be like invested in homeless shelters and shit for the divorce rate that be going on in there. That shit is crazy.
But you know what though, the wives, the mainly the wives, though, they want all this money that I understand you sacrificing, you make it home, but they want half of everything.
But my thing is that why is it free to get married and it costs me to leave you?
Yeah,
so it's free to come to you, but it costs me money to me want to leave you?
Yeah, it's crazy.
To death do his part. That's basically saying take care of everything.
You gotta love a motherfucker to get married, boy.
Love when you get married. When you get rid of them, you gotta love them even more. Give them what you got. Y'all came this together, so you gotta give them something.
I really couldn't imagine though, like, say this shit take off and we balling. We got all these ads. We got all this shit. We getting paid. I find some kind of relationship. No, so since she said me and her start going together, right? Mm-hmm. She get rich, son. She's like, oh, I'm just leaving. I'm leaving the podcast. I'm leaving all of this shit. Da 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 da. But we married. We married. And she's like, yeah, but I ain't signed a prenup. And then they ain't make her sign a prenup. And she's like, I'm taking everything half. But all of the assets that I built onto the side, all of this stuff, you get half of everything just because. But that even in that case, but in scenario, wait, let me finish this. But in a scenario that I was just saying, you would have done more than most women that get half because you sat and helped build this shit.
Yeah, but even if you didn't, if the person has been married to you, even if they came in with nothing, say if you were like a superstar rapper and this girl came in with nothing. And now y'all married, and if she goes along with you for all these years and go through all these things, even if she has nothing, and maybe she get like something to start selling hair or whatever they start doing, and now y'all divorced, and she wants whatever she wants, why can't she get it?
But you better take your hair company and go about your business, because if you get divorced, you probably done smashed Tory, because he just got
that's emotions. They're talking emotions. We're talking realistically. Realistically though.
That's what she had.
She's been your wife though. Y'all got kids and all that. She can't take what she want to take.
So I gotta still like her because she was my wife at one point?
You a big whatever money making person type of person you is in this situation, and she wants to take. Okay, she wants the house. She wants 2 out of the 7 cars, and she wants half of the bank. You can't get that.
See, you just went half. You just said half. See, you said 2.
She got 2 kids.
though.
I'm definitely getting rid of the house. She can have that.
Yeah, you can have that, and it's a certain.
She can have some money.
But she has some money too.
But it's some stuff is OD, bro. Some shit is really OD the way they be doing. Not everything. I'm not saying everything is OD, but some people take advantage.
From what I built, she can't have half, but I'm gonna make sure she's good.
Okay, so boom, let's go on the other side. If she was a big singer or whatever, and she had the money, and she picked you up from Brighton.
What is it, Britney Spears and
No, but seriously, if she was a big time singer and she picked you up off the side of the street somewhere and she built you up, whatever. Now you're doing whatever you're doing, and now it's a divorce.
Oprah
so now you only got your hat company or something like that. So you like shit. We leaving each other like I need something. She's like, oh no, hell no, you ain't coming nothing. You go what you come from. Now you take your hat company and you go. That's all. But for the past 10 years, you've been living this lifestyle. You don't want nothing.
But she
go back to
but she gave me that experience. She gave me that experience of that lifestyle without me meeting her. No, I'm telling you how I really see. I'm not a typical nigga.
So you just loved it. You just loved the experience.
If you would have never if vice versa, because I'm like I said, I'm narcissistic. So if I'm bringing you into a different lifestyle.
You what?
Narcissistic.
What is it?
No, I'm not. Anyway, if I bring you to a certain lifestyle and you would have been living a different way, or maybe you would have found that success on your own, but you live in that because of me. You didn't build that on your own. You didn't do that.
Man, not for nothing. You have become accustomed to the lifestyle. You have been doing it for 10 whole years.
Me. Why you ain't?
But I'm just saying, that's why if anybody is together,
I gave you the alley-oop.
Brody, but if anybody get together, and that's like boom, if you used to live down the way and I moved you to Camilla's or some shit like that. Where we've been living there for 10 years, so now when we done, you gotta go back down the way. You don't want to live down there with all that loud shooting, dumb shit going on. Whatever. You trying to go out here?
Well,
you
should have made your damn relationship work. Like what am I supposed to do? Like even vice versa. Like I really feel like if
we get divorced, you're gonna want to have money to move to Camilla's from down the way. You don't want to be down the way no more.
Why is that your problem? Like why is it your if you the one with the money, right? Why is it your problem that the person that you no longer want to be with has to go back to a certain lifestyle that because they didn't capitalize with the doors that you had?
You listen up. We have been married and we both took the sacrifice to be together,
but you worked harder and did way more.
But so what? You still fuck with the person. So
what
you don't care about how they work. They don't. What you trying to say?
You're not supposed to think like that when you with somebody.
So say it's that everybody don't have. Wait.
No.
Everybody don't be having a.
It's not to throw it in your face of what I've done for you. It's just like how can you possibly say a comedian? I done wrote all these goddamn jokes. Now I done toured and amassed all this wealth, but you still feel like you need half.
And she done with it. She was at home waiting while you did that.
You can't. Listen. You can't forget about
you
what she does at home and the kids. You on the road, but it's still stuff she's still handling. That's all she's trying to say.
No, yes, but you should.
You get it though.
But there's a budget
single,
for that.
And this is engaged. That's why.
There's a budget for that, bro. You gonna make sure your kids are alright automatically. That's something different. That's different. That does not take half of if you're like we're talking. You gotta think about our perspective. If I make $1 billion,
no, what? That's why you make somebody your wife.
But I don't think your understanding was a boom.
Do it take half of $1 billion to raise one kid?
No, but I'm just saying though. So say if everybody doesn't end off on a beefing, angry tip. Some people end off on a happy tip. So what about somebody like, okay, boom, nah, she don't gotta move back down the way with me. I'm gonna get her a crib out here and come out. She gonna have her bread, I'm gonna have my bread. I'm gonna make more or whatever. She gonna do that. Once that's gone, they don't have nothing to do with me. But I gave you half of what I had. You feel me? You was my wife. You stuck through that. Boom, it's over. You sound bitter. Like you have a bitter breakup.
No. I just don't. I wouldn't expect it. Listen, because I always come off like an asshole, and I'm really not.
Right.
Like when. Fuck you, Shanise. If it was vice versa, I would not expect anybody to keep doing anything for me after we split up or put me in a certain position.
That's kind of hard to say.
But I'm the type of person. If we get to a certain point, you got more money than me. Instead of you giving me money and going shopping with me, you know what I want you can buy me stuff if you want to, but you know what I'm gonna pay for it? I can pay for it, pay for the studio time, pay for this shit, or pay for this idea I got so I can get straight, or da. Like it's not gonna be to the point where so I can have my own, so I'm not. And because as a man, eventually I should surpass where you at. Like to take care of my household. It might not be possible, but I should at least get close to you at some kind of point because, like, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't feel inferior, but a lot of men would probably have that inferior complex too. At the same time, I think about it. Oh, I'm not the man in this household. Some niggas would sit on their ass and be like, "Cool, I'm good, baby boy." Like you know what I mean? Like I really feel like it's what you contribute, like whether whichever sex it is, however it go, and you shouldn't leave somebody fucked up if you loved them at one time because that would be bitter. But for half in a perspective, I see, and if I was to take it personally, which I wasn't speaking personally, my life I project me being at least a millionaire, and I felt that my whole life, and I'm going to get there. I'm on my way. Like we on our way. God damn it, gang.
Right.
So. I look at it a certain way. Half of $10, and you gotta get somebody $5. That's the fucked up. That kind of make you feel some type of way. But think about it. If you got $2 billion and you gotta get somebody $1 billion because you got divorced.
I'm gonna just say this. At the point of y'all divorce, you shouldn't even be thinking about the money, cause it's like whoever's the provider. Vice versa. It shouldn't even matter about the money at that point, because when you get to the divorce, aside, the money shouldn't even matter. Like, you know you're gonna make more. If I'm the man, I know I'm gonna make more. If she's on her job, she's
that
gonna
sounds
make
like
more.
a feminist. If I'm a man, I know I'm gonna make more. How do you know you're gonna make more?
I'm saying whoever providing, who's ever the cash cow of the relationship, ain't gonna really care about it. But you don't think about that when you marry.
Some girls make more than they do.
Some do. A lot of them do actually, but you know, if you married to somebody, you don't care about that type of stuff.
What did you sound like? Thanks.
Yeah, we all got married.
He said we off that. Well, great luck in your
Thank you.
upcoming adventure.
Congratulations in your fight. What is it called? I will say finance. That's how you know I'm single. Wait, what is it called? Engagement. Congratulations in your engagement.
Thank you.
Can't wait to the
I
wedding.
get to be somebody in the wedding finally.
This nigga been around for a while, so he gonna be there.
He's in the wedding?
Why wouldn't I be?
Matter of fact, y'all can walk together.
Marquise would not walk with
You see how she just said, let's go out. She just said, let's go out.
Put him in the wedding.
Listen.
Why does she sound so shocked about this
We
shit?
gotta talk off camera.
No, because I don't know.
Wait, we
Why you all shocked?
Okay.
Hold on, it's family stuff. We all this. Come on,
It's a
get
family
focused.
gathering. What
Get
y'all mean? Y'all
focused.
family too.
Okay, so
We love y'all, but we all
the heat is off of you. Before we gonna get off
Do
this,
not
I
take this out.
just want to know.
Do not take this
I
out.
just want to know why you shocked that I'm in the wedding. Like you should probably I shouldn't be there.
Because I went over this list strategically.
Oh my God.
What are you trying to set up?
Stop. Hello. You guys. Hello. We're working.
People ain't been on tour with this
Whoa.
man like I have. People ain't been in the trenches and the
Oh
late
my
nights in the
God.
studio, all of that.
We're done with that.
We done with that.
We're done with that.
I can't believe you. That's how you know everything she be saying to me is cap. Anytime I ever see her fake flirt with me, I know it's bullshit.
Woo.
I know that's
Cat
gonna
got
be
his finest.
I know that's gonna be edited.
Cat got his finest.
That shit
No,
gonna
this
be
is a
edited.
family thing. That's what you said. All right.
Big cat. What they say, big cat.
On a serious note,
I can't believe it.
she gonna keep it going.
Go ahead.
Okay, so our next
No,
topic.
I got this. So, speaking of people being assholes, they don't know how to act.
What we talking about?
Nah, so there's a lot of outrage about the man kicking the black woman out of his restaurant for twerking. But if you hear the scenario when you first explain it, even when I heard it, people would think that it was a white man and people that did it so they can have a reason to say that something is
Where this
racist.
happened
It really doesn't matter. That's that man's business. If
Yeah,
he
that's
don't
what he
want
wanna do with that.
That being done at his business, no matter if he sells French fries to
I
chicken.
just want to
He don't need it done at his
But that's
business.
the thing.
So what?
Oh, yeah. Keep talking while I look for this.
I'm just saying, like, he has a business, he runs it, he owns it, he pays his money for it, and if he doesn't want bitches twerking on his tables or at his facility, no matter whether they're
Kick
white,
rocks.
purple, red, or orange, get out. You gotta abide by the rules.
Yeah, man, it's a pandemic, man. Put y'all masks on in them bars, and the rules they give y'all gotta apply to it. Like, anything can happen. Y'all gotta listen to the owners, man. Y'all can't be cutting up and doing all this extra stuff. It's a man's business.
Yeah, but he said basically like it was the shorty had her hands on the window and was twerking. He's like the thing that went through his head, he's gonna try to sue him. Like if she fell through the window or some shit happened, like you can't be.
It's his business.
But you hear people-
He can think what he wants.
Wherever it happened, I hope y'all got together. Just listen to that man rules. He's the
but-
owner.
Give me a second.
That's just, it is what it is, man. It's not y'all's.
Cause this nigga Star, I gotta find this. Star always talking shit
Okay.
and always got something to say about other people, but the fact that he let this white woman speak on the situation, like
Like
this, I don't like.
this is a white woman in the bar?
No, I don't even think. I don't even know she was there. What the fuck? But hold on.
I don't know why we're making it a color thing.
No.
That's his business. If
No,
he didn't-
this is what I'm talking about.
On Facebook, he says that there was 3 tables involved twerking. He asked him to stop twerking once. And then the second time is when he went off, and that's the exchange that we've seen. The account that he provides on his Instagram, he says that was the third time. So apparently,
3 times he asked.
There was some twerking going on. There is actual footage.
That's regular shit now. When you have they're twerking up in Chuck E. Cheese. They're twerking up in the Juicy Crab here in Atlanta. They're twerking up in Papados. That's what black women do. What the fuck's the problem? Go ahead.
Well, his
That's what
problem
all colored
is that
women do,
he
though.
said that he's trying
you can't
to
say that.
create like a sort of fine dining, high class affair. But the thing about it is, when I look at his menu and I see Hennessy wings and a signature drink that's served,
Wait.
signature drink that's served inside of an actual watermelon, and then you add to that the DJ was playing Throw That Ass in a Circle. I'm just surprised.
All right, so wait, hold on, pause. All right, first of all, did you hear what this bitch just said?
Yeah, I heard what you said.
The menu and everything that I've heard, they all said that the food looked good as fuck and they would want to go there. I didn't see nothing being served in a watermelon. And regardless what you have on the menu to drink, regardless if it was served in a fucking watermelon or whatever kind of music was being played, they should respect themselves. And just because that we are black and we have rhythm and we love music and shit like that does not mean that everybody conducts themselves in that manner, and that's what's expected of us in every situation, and just and even in that environment. So my problem with him is that her saying that right there. Somebody, if I was interviewing somebody right now, it would have triggered me, and I would have to set her straight. Like, first of all, who are you to even be saying some shit like this? And he just laughing and going with it. I ain't gonna play too much more of this shit.
I mean, you know, when I think about all of those different elements, I don't really picture high class, overpriced dining. So, you know, he's entitled. He's 1,000% entitled as an owner to set a certain rules of decorum for his establishment. And I have no problem with him removing people who go against the protocol inside his establishment. But what I do have a problem with is the owner of the establishment yelling and cussing indiscriminately in the middle of the dining room, the entire dining room.
And sometimes you gotta talk to black folks like black folks. So let's play. If I want you 3 motherfucking times.
Just eat it. I don't want anyone cussing around my grandmother.
She forgot that's his establishment?
She doesn't even cuss.
But stop.
Hang on a second, because you and I were talking earlier about this, and I think we both agreed that if this were a dining room full of white people and some white girls would have got up and started twerking, he would have brought his coon ass.
He would have had the servers bring sparklers to the table.
All right, see, I'm done.
No.
Wait, go ahead.
Hold on, let me invade y'all show for 2 seconds.
Go ahead.
Let me keep that going for just a smidge.
All right,
Put his coon ass over there and said, "Hey, you're doing it the right way." But he's gonna come over there, and these black women are just turned up, trying to let off some steam, you know. Tired of dealing with niggas cheating on them, beating on them. That's when you get up in the restaurant and just pop my booty a little bit. The fuck is the problem? Go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I mean, myself personally, I don't even know how to twerk, and I'm somewhat disgusted by the woman.
Hold on, run it back real quick.
Just gyrating and objectifying herself.
Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, myself personally, I don't even know how to twerk, and I'm somewhat disgusted by the sight of a woman just gyrating and objectifying herself like that. So, you know, if I'm out spending top dollar at an establishment that bills itself as fine dining, I don't want to see a woman gyrating, but I also don't want to see the owner in the middle of the dining room cussing and yelling. I can go to the local fried chicken shack for all of that carrying on.
Okay, and he has not checked her.
That's all I want to say.
And he has not checked her once.
What? That's it, cuz.
He just wanted to.
I just wanted y'all to continue to play that fucking racist piece of shit, Karen, talking about fucking Hennessy wings, watermelon,
Hennessy wings, I know.
Gyrating. She can't twerk, so she's disgusted by people twerking.
She hates
but
he shouldn't say anything.
She's hating because she got no ass. Her fucking man on her, dry ass fucking pussy. Got that bitch. Fuck out of here. Racist ass and Star, fuck you too.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
You mad as fuck that you only was on Everyday Struggle for 3 weeks.
Woo!
Fuck out of here with your fucking gander shit. Fucking
what else?
Nigga, you Tory Lane like having motherfucking. I'm out of here. I'm going back behind the camera.
Go to the camera, guys.
Speaking of that, before we transition, Everyday Struggle has been dead. No Joe, no show since Joe has been gone. But Everyday Struggle was what they are with, like, at the time of. I was going through a tough time when Everyday Struggle first came out with Joe, Academics, and Adeska, and it taught me a lot. I had a lot of time to analyze. It taught me about the business, and there was a lot of stuff going on. Ack was always a bitch, but that's what Ack is. And Adeska always.
Joe Button, you opened a whole nother outlet for a lot of people. You did very good in the show. I just wanted to say.
So once that happened, and then they didn't want to pay Joe for creating his show, and Joe moved on, and they didn't roll with him. I kind of couldn't watch it. I built a kind of a a fan audience relationship type of thing with them, so I still wanted to support them in some kind of way. But I didn't watch with Joe. So
I stopped watching.
They brought Star, who was the person just talking, to fill Joe. They tried to get somebody that was extreme like Joe was, but it didn't work. You can't out Joe on the show that he created. So, and then he said something about busting a nut on the desk leg or something like that. So they got Star. So they got him to fuck off the show. Then they replaced him with, who was it? Wayno? And I rock with Wayno. I don't really got no problem with Wayno.
To be honest, because I can't tell you what that is.
Yeah, but I'm talking to the audience, right? So
Wayno that man. I ain't gonna lie to him
though.
He is? Okay. I'm gonna check him out.
He was signed to Rockefeller, right?
Yeah.
No, not signed to Rockefeller.
He's not an artist.
He's a A&R Rockefeller or something like that.
In the back.
Yeah.
So, but now the show is officially. I don't know how it held on this long. Act got fired. There's maybe multiple reasons why they wanted to get rid of
Everyday Struggle. I like the name, and y'all was good when Joe was there, but that was the worst thing y'all could have ever did was take Joe Button off the show. Y'all know that man passionate and screams at the camera every chance he gets. Should have kept him on the show.
But that's what they go to show you. The game we playing is about. It's a game of position. They want us. Like, I'm not gonna go preaching like I always fucking do, because I'm mad preachy. That's what I meant to say earlier when I was introducing narcissistic preachy hosts, Misfit Streetz. But no, yeah, that's they use us. They use us and they don't want to pay us for the shit, and that shit gotta change. We fighting the revolution for that shit right now. All of that shit is changing. It's different. That's why independent the way to go. Definitely. But something that they did do right. We could transition into, you disagree with some of the, what was it?
Album of the year.
Yeah, no, but what awards was it again?
Was it Grammys? Oh, Soul Train Awards.
Yeah, you disagree with me on the Soul Train Award, or you disagree with the Summer Walker thing on the Soul Train Awards, don't you?
Yeah. Once again, I love Summer Walker. We're gonna say that first. Jay brought to my attention that she won Album of the Year. We had a Grammy talk previously, and I was telling him that it's a different. Grammys is worldwide. Soul Train is based off of us, our
people
culture,
who know
our people.
Music. She won, like I was saying last episode.
It's still good that she won, but all I was saying is for her to win at the Grammys, more content for the world, not for just us, for the world. The music is different. That's all. That's all I was saying. Love her, love all her music. But her music, she gotta expand more if she wanna win. If she don't care about winning, then that's cool. Be you and make your music. But it's a different category when we talk about Soul Train and the Grammys. But
why?
Can't take nothing from the Soul Train because we love it. Our parents, our grandparents, they all grew up on it.
But who put stock in that? We all. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If we put as much stock in the Soul Train Awards, we do everything else. The Soul Train Awards, and the Soul Train Awards was everything back then. Think about when Michael Jackson was on the Soul Train Awards, all that shit back in the day. That was the damn show. Right. Like that's what white people.
You can't say Michael Jackson though because he's
I'm talking about that time frame. That time frame. The Soul Train Awards they attracted a mixed audience. It wasn't just, but I said I ain't preaching.
To compete, you gotta compete with the best. I seen The Weeknd on that list and a few others, but she getting there.
I mean,
more to grow.
I agree with most of it. You know what I mean? Like, her won Best R&B Soul Female Artist. Monica received Soul Train's Lady of Soul Award. Brady wins Soul Train Certified Award. It's like I feel like they on post. I'm always gonna feel like when it comes to our culture having to do with something, they're usually gonna get it right. That's just
the only performance I watched was the Babyface and Lucky Days. If y'all don't know who Lucky Days is, look him up. Talented guy, great voice. Him and Babyface got a great song. It's on the radio too.
Alright. So the last thing I gotta say is, y'all think everybody gonna still be alive that went to Regina's birthday party? Regina.
Yeah. Everybody alive that was at the parties you
what parties?
I'm just saying the parties.
COVID ain't going nowhere.
We was all
Atlanta never shut down. I'm just joking. Atlanta been bust open. It wasn't with that many goddamn people though.
We were all close.
Did you see that shit? That was loose, but that's Atlanta. Atlanta never shut down.
Liquor kills it, the president said.
Her party was dope though. Her father came through. I mean,
was it a birthday party?
Mm-hmm. Well, when he came through and performed.
Was Lucci there?
He did it for her.
Oh, the boyfriend?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what's up.
He shot it for her. But anybody got anything else to add? Anything?
About her party or just
no? Period.
Oh, period.
I didn't know that they were still together.
I think it's news. It was hidden, and I think
that's how they should have kept it hidden.
She thought she
dunked
him on Instagram for giving her the party, and that's how everybody knew that they were back.
Their relationship, from what I see, is back and forth.
Yeah, I don't.
They're young.
I'm not gonna get into that.
She's young, so they're doing it right there.
I don't know. She need to find somebody around her age. Do Lucci got kids?
Yeah.
All right. Well, she need to find somebody without kids. First, she's 22. And she need to find that experience on her own. That's just my opinion.
Was your first kid by a girl that only had one kid?
She didn't have no kids.
Okay, so that's your experience.
No, but I'm talking. But I'm talking about for females because
some girls just like older guys.
And sometimes they accept shit that they shouldn't accept. They cheat themselves. You don't think women cheat themselves out of sometimes chasing after a man that's already advanced a certain way in life? They cheat themselves out of experiences.
Yeah, but if that's, let her do what she want to do.
I'm not saying that. How are you hating against me being pro women? That's all. I'm not sure, guys, at this point if she just goes against me or if that's how she be really feeling.
I'm just saying I back her.
But I'm a goddamn bull, so we can keep going back and forth.
If she wanna date that man,
wait, Lucy is how old? Alright,
like 27.
He's not that much older than her. He just like.
And she like what?
Just 22.
Oh, she's like 22. Oh yeah, that's not. He only 5 years older. He do got kids. So
later on in life,
they was brought up two different type of boys. So yeah, he has kids, she doesn't. So.
And I'm not saying that should turn because
he don't have like 7 kids.
I got a kid, and I wouldn't want somebody to not mess with me because they have a kid. But I don't plan on having any more kids. If it's not their first kid, you don't have that experience. Like, and you're not even supposed to. You're supposed to have a baby shower only for one of your kids if it's with the same person, right? You only can have multiple baby showers.
How many baby showers?
Nah, that's what I heard. You want?
Oh, he knows.
Always come back to me, man. We gotta stop this.
Yo, this nigga said you can have them. You can have as many baby showers as you want, no matter who it's with.
I get it.
I'm talking about etiquette. I think you're only supposed to, with that partner, but if you have a baby with another person, you can have a baby shower.
Listen, age ain't nothing but a number, but it's kind of.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, they need to experience.
I feel like it's only a big deal like if somebody 18 goes to somebody. Okay, you're grown when you're 18, so yes, I would be pissed off if my 19-year-old daughter went with somebody that was like 30. Yeah, I would be pissed because my thing is that when my daughter get 19, I'll be what?
40.
Yeah, when my daughter get 19, I'll be 39. Because I'm 20 years older. When my daughter get 19, I'll be 39. So if my daughter's 19 and she starts talking to somebody that's 30, I'm gonna be looking like my nigga like.
Yeah, that's somebody.
I didn't grow up with you, but I know you more than you know my motherfucking daughter. What the fuck are you looking at her for? Like, not saying that. That shit would just not be okay with me.
Yeah, age is a weird thing. But it changes as you get older. Because once you like 30, 32 and you messing with somebody that's like 45, it's like.
But you gotta think about it. It does. I'm about to say, yeah, it's still 10 years. Yeah, I'm about to say it's still 10 years though. But it's just like something like that's the ages like when people be like, you can date the dad or the son or the dad or the mom or the daughter. Like
you can't date nobody that's 10 years younger than you. I don't feel that way.
Yeah. So allegedly, you know, I'm gonna say most niggas that mess with people younger than them. Like I ain't gonna say how younger. Not case.
See?
Not catching a case.
He about to bring it back to R. Kelly, yo.
No, this is not going nowhere. No, I'm bringing myself into this. This has nothing to do with R. Kelly. This ain't no R. Kelly shit. So, but I've been with a decent age, and I am 32, so shit, it can be an age range where she can buy drinks and she legal. But I'm just saying, like.
But you can buy drinks when you're 18.
No, you can't. You gotta be 21.
Oh, I don't drink.
I don't even look. I don't even look at an 18-year-old on purpose. Like if I knew that, I'm like, hey, then some dudes would be like, shit, she legal, cause she's technically legal, but I couldn't do it.
No.
But you see, like when you older, a younger woman, fall for your shit easier. That's why a lot of younger, like women have older men complex. I don't know why. Whether people say
I ain't gonna lie though, but I have heard men say that they would rather deal with a younger woman. Like boom, like I'd rather fuck with her because I could buy her some sneakers and I gotta pay that bitch. Yeah, and I gotta pay that bitch rent. So a little bitch, you could buy a little bitch some sneakers and get her hair done and nails done. So a grown bitch, you gotta pay rent, car note, lights.
Yeah, but I've personally been with people or talk to people who have exes who was older who manipulated their whole life. Like you guided this whole life because they was older and they can do that shit. And it's like to me that's unfair because they miss out. And then women like that usually end up getting like 30, 35 once their kids get older and they go wild because they ain't lived their life.
With a younger woman, it's only one type of relationship, and that's a sex relationship. You can't grow at all.
You don't really know that though because sometimes younger women have their mind more together than
that's
older.
That's true.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm 32 and this bitches that's like 25 and the bitches is RNs and they own cribs and shit like that. We look like, well, damn, I remember when they first went to middle school and I was graduating high school.
And not only some can still be that way, but still not.
But that's like, Mark, you gotta think about it. Well, with my own example, like I have dated a guy that is older than me and I have dated a guy that was younger than me. The guy that was older than me, if I compare it to the guy that was younger than me, the younger one had way more common and just this older nigga was just like, am I babysitting you or are you like, what are you doing? Like, but then it's like the older nigga was more like motivating and stuff like that than the older guy. So it's just like, it depends on the person.
Yeah, I messed with an older chick recently and I thought everything was gonna be cool. I'm gonna fuck with a psycho, bro.
It depends on the person. It depends on the person, but it's a difference.
I'm like, I got me an older one. This about to be easy.
I'm telling you, yo, the age
difference
is a big factor.
Man, I'm still
so much I can do together.
Huh?
There's only so much I can do together. It's a big age difference.
Yeah, but well, what I was about to say was this brought about this thought to me. So, do you think money can cover up for age in a certain way? Like an 18-year-old billionaire, is she the same as an 18-year-old or male? He or she as a male without that amount of money? Because they have to, but they deal with they have to have a different level of maturity with that kind of money.
But that's just like a regular person, like how we watch these stars grow up, like the little Austin twins and shit like that, where everything, they got all this money, but when they get done with that shit, they be stressed out. They go home, they cry in their rooms, or they want to watch the Disney Channel, they want snacks, or they want to go to the grocery store, they cry for their mom. Like,
there's a big
the black girl on Disney Channel, where her mom used to be upset every time she used to get off and get attitude to go cry, and she'd be like, go ahead and do it again. Like these kids, like they got billions of dollars, but
there's a big section ranking.
It is. It's a big difference, but I feel like an 18-year-old.
That's what I was talking about that earlier. It is. That's what the shit. That's why they grow up crazy like that. And there's stories of how many people that got molested in the industry. Like we don't gotta talk about that right now, but I can.
That's the next docket, y'all. Yeah, that's the next shit.
I'll go deeper into it.
Go ahead. Get your hand up your head if you're thinking too much. Anyway, this was a very good show. Glad y'all sticked around. We had a great time with y'all, even though we got on and off the subject as a narcissist, whatever the fuck is.
And almost putting me in every category.
Yes. He was such a great topic.
So for you, Nobody told you to close the show, and it's not your fault. It's not our fault that you fit in every goddamn category.
And ain't nobody tell you to keep saying all these big ass words the whole show, and now it's
I can't help that. I'm smart. All right, y'all. This has been a great podcast. Like she said, we're gonna let her lead it out. Go ahead.
I was already done.
You done?
I'm done.
You finished or you done?
Marquise.
Tree. Ain't the one that like me.
Marquise.
God.
Marquise.
Alright, y'all.
Marquise.
This has been Give Us a Second. Episode 2. We'll see y'all next week. Holla at us. Go.
They want me to be fake so bad. Say I'm a snake so bad. Why they so mad? Here's your L, hold that. Leave you dead in the ditch. Then head to get rich. Cash rules everything. Wu-Tang.